One day. Well, hello everybody. How y'all doing? One day. Well, hello everybody. We are.
Well, hello. You didn't have to say it twice.
Yeah, I know it. We're gonna have to. We're gonna keep the same rules. Twisted runs on his channel because I don't need my channel knocked in the head. So if you won't do it in front of your mother, don't do it. If you won't say it in front of your mother, don't say it. There
What
she.
if my mama is? Hi, Brizzy, Junkyard,
And
Craig.
if you have one of them special mothers that allows all of that, don't do it anyway.
Right.
Oh, hey, Big Red. Yeah, me and Big Red run into each other. Deer Park Farmstead today. We had a good time in there. Me and him and Justin.
Oh, nice. Two ATVs. How you doing? Welcome to the channel.
I want to give a special thanks to Sam Junkyard's Garage for the thank you note that he sent to us for sending Briar that workbench. Briar's been extremely appreciative of that workbench, and he won't let nobody near it. So thank you for that note. I appreciate it. We appreciate it.
Big Red, we're doing pretty good so far.
Make It Wayne is part of the Bat and Bear show. That's our brother community in the pepper world. You guys might check him out. The guy is a botanical artist. He grows all kinds of peppers and plants and stuff. He has a unreal garden. It's pretty awesome to see his work. And they do a late night Thursday night stream every week where they do lots of giveaways, lots of pepper challenges and pepper tastings, pepper reviews, and that kind of stuff. If you're into spicy stuff, that's a place to be.
Sounds like a pretty hot subject.
They get into some pretty hot peppers. I'll tell you that right now. Some of them probably make your stomach turn into cottage cheese, but you know, great people, great supporters, great community. Hey, Joe.
Joe, how you doing?
Hey, Horse. I thought it was a pretty good stream. If you want to get with me later, I'll tell you what one of your issues was, or Craig can tell you. But I know where the negativity come from. That's all I'm gonna say. Thunder Divine, how are you?
Hey, Thunder.
Two ATVs in our life. Thank you for the comment on the airbrushing video that I had out. That was a lot of fun to make that video. I'm gonna redo the hood the same way. And y'all excuse me, I forgot this was David's night, so I'm just rattling off at the mountain. So
Oh, you're good.
anyway, we're gonna all right, well I'm just gonna keep talking then. Uh we're gonna David and I are gonna start alternating Friday nights. He'll do it one week. I'll do it the other week if I can. And my Sunday night, I think I got somebody to alternate it with. Got a big gray beard, but he hadn't committed to it yet. And Monday night, I'm keeping for me. So
Most definitely. You got to get your watch time in. So We got to get it done before later on this year, before Google decides to end the Hangouts for live streaming.
Well, I've done some studying up on that. My understanding of it is that they're doing away with the Hangouts app and the Hangouts separately. When you go in to set up a live stream, you'll have the Hangouts option there in YouTube.
I
Hangouts.
think that they sold the Google Plus portion of Hangouts off, and they've redesigned and revamped Hangouts, and they haven't released it yet. It's coming. So there's going to be some changes to it, but they're still going to have a product that's similar to Hangouts. It's just going to be revamped and different, is my understanding.
Well, YouTube is going to have their own Hangouts tab in your live stream when you go set it up. You'll set your Hangout up through YouTube, not Hangouts.
Yeah, I just got the flash message let me know that it was going to be doing it later on for us to use like the YouTube Live or YouTube camera.
And I didn't know it, but YouTube's got a messenger. I got a message from Doug the other day, and I'm like, wow, how'd you do that? I called him on the phone, asking him how I did it. He said, man, I don't know. I just did it. I'm like, well, you're a lot of help.
All right, for the general population that's watching, thank you for coming in and joining the show. 2, if you have any information on subjects like this or any other subject for that matter, you are more than welcome to share. We actually encourage you to share, because if you have the information, somebody else is looking for it, this is the best place to pass that information around. And we are going to be doing a raid tonight. Mr. Pull Bear Ed has the channel that we're going to hit.
I'm getting ready to drop the link in the chat right now.
All right.
I've already got it there, Ed.
Oh. All right. Never mind then. Thanks, Craig.
You're
We'll start
welcome.
calling Craig Lickety Split. Oh, this kid's
I'm
only
not as
got,
fast as Hot Rod, but I'm gaining on him just a little bit.
he's got 9 subscribers. Yeah, we need to do something about this. I can't get it to let me drop one of his videos in my watch later thing, but oh, what the hell? I'll go on in and go in there now.
Sorry, I kind of lost my mind there for a minute. It took me a second to go find it.
If you quit taking it out and playing with it.
Yeah, well, you know, somebody's got to pick my brain. I might as well do it myself. All right. Ed, Craig, Twisted, I need everybody to type something in the chat. That way, whoever's not connected can be connected. You know what I mean? Hey, Hot Rod. Something. You explain the rules on what to do when we raid this channel.
I done went in there, left him a comment on the video, his first video.
Good. Yeah,
Well, typically what we like to see everybody do is go to the channel, pick a video, watch the entire video, hit that like button, and leave a comment and let them know that you've been there. And preferably, you know, hashtag Small Engine Nation. That way they'll know where the community hits are coming from. So,
And I am so far ahead of you for a change.
that'll be a first.
Well, it happened here. Mark it down.
Yeah, that young man actually found me. He commented on one of my videos, and I went and searched out his channel and watched a couple of his videos, and thought they were kind of good. So I figured we could help him out by doing a hashtag small engine raid on him.
That's how this got to where it is. If y'all remember when we started getting heavy into all of this, we raided every Friday and Sunday.
Yep.
But
Yeah.
but also some more Small Engine Nation news. There's a challenge in play right now. I throwed out a challenge on my channel. It's called Twisted's $10 challenge. Y'all go watch the video. I haven't seen any videos come out yet. I haven't had anybody say for sure that they're going to participate. So, you know, that's the rules are all explained there. You got to watch the video. But
I'm going to actually work on my video tomorrow for it.
I got to get David to fix my video. It's 11 minutes long, but YouTube decided to upload 6 hours of crap.
I can remember a day in January where Small Engine Nation had 16 valid members in it. We've come a long ways.
Oh yeah.
I went through and just did a search on hashtag Small Engine Nation on YouTube, and I counted over 180 people.
Nice.
I did a video search on hashtag small engine nation on Google, and it brought up, like Stacy said, a whole long list of them.
And this was a couple weeks ago. I know we've added people since then. So,
Hey, Willie.
Willie, you all right?
Hey, better late than never, the way I look at it.
You know, who is it? There's a country singer has a song out about Willie. It's called "What Would Willie Do." Y'all heard that? Oh, you gotta go listen to it. I'd go find it and play it, but I don't want no copyright strikes. But
Yeah.
Clay Walker did it.
Hey, Jessica. How you doing? Welcome to the channel.
Hi, Jessica.
Got 14 people watching, 15 thumbs up.
That's awesome.
I tell y'all, well, y'all get it to 50 likes, and I'll pay David to do the happy dance.
Oh, damn. I hate to say this, but it might get expensive. Real
Oh
expensive.
well.
That's
Yeah,
what
20 piece and a large pizza.
Can I put it on my account?
I've already eaten a 10-piece.
That's just an appetizer for you, David.
Well, when I sent Twisted a message, told me I had to run out and grab a bite real quick that I was here. And that was what, about 8:40. And
Yeah.
from 8:40 until I, right before I started the stream, I was eating. So I was done.
Hey, Brandon, you got to leave me a message on the video on my channel that you did the challenge. Leave a oh shit, damn it,
Comment.
Pam. Yeah, one of them in on the video.
Yeah, don't leave one of those.
Where is that cuss jar at?
It's about the size of his truck right now.
Hey, you know what? After sweating to death yesterday and sitting in the shop with ding dong mechanics all day, I deserve I deserve a little bit of time, okay?
Oh, you good. You good. Big Red, what's going on?
There you go. Big Red. Big Red got the big red truck with the power poots coming out of it.
Oh, yeah. And you know why it's like it, don't you? He had a Swift driver behind him, backing up.
You know, me and one of the mechanics that I made buddies with today, they had got, the other guy had left to go get some parts, and we were looking at the truck, and he come across a sticker. He said, "Do you know where this truck come from?" I said, "It come from some tank company." He said, "Come here and look at this. There's a maintenance sticker on the back of one of the fairings. It says, 'For any maintenance information, please contact Swift Transportation.'" I'm like, "Oh my God." So I bought an old Swift truck.
Be lucky you was able to actually buy it.
Hey, you know what? You know what though? They've done enough work on this truck that it's not a Swift truck by no means anymore.
I heard that. Yeah, most of your Swift trucks is pushing daisies somewhere
Yeah.
or rolled up into some tin cans.
Hey, Willie, if
Cars,
you
bridges, you know,
yeah,
whatever it might have you.
Willie, if you did a $10 challenge video, drop a link on my video for me. That's what I was trying to say a while ago. Oh, junkyard, I'm good, man. I'm good. I'm happy. I was just hot.
Somebody dinging me.
It's Tractor. He's got a migraine tonight, so y'all put him in your thoughts for a minute. Hopefully that'll pass.
Yeah, I talked to him earlier today. He wasn't feeling good at all.
Well, I hope he does get to feeling better because Tractor, he's one of those guys that you just can't do without.
Definitely.
Hey, Craig, throw Tractor's channel up there for me, will you? If you don't mind.
Certainly.
And Ed, throw your channel up there too. Twisted, throw yours up there. Now where everybody can find you.
Oh, you want a link up there? Is that what you want?
Yes, sir.
I might be able to figure out how to do that. Oops. That ain't how. Uh-oh. Where'd y'all go? Where did he go, George? Where did he go?
In fact, if everybody hasn't noticed in the community, you might want to stay tuned to Stacy's channel. He's doing a couple little shout out videos a week where he's going to feature members of the Small Engine Nation. So definitely tune into his channel. Check that out. If you don't have the notification bell rung, hit that notification bell on Stacy's channel.
Now, I can drop other people's links, but I don't know how to drop my own.
Log into Small Engine Nation and then pick it up from there.
I tried to log in Small Engine Nation earlier and it wouldn't let me.
Oh, that's not good.
One of y'all pick my link up and put it in there. Please.
You got it, Craig, or you want me to snatch it? Matter of fact, I'll tell you what, this is a special night anyway. Everybody in chat, y'all throw your link up there. That way, you know, viewers that decide to watch in the near future want to find out who all's on the panel or who all's in the chat. They got a way to get to your channel. What's going on, Doug?
I know how I can do it, I think.
There you go. I think I got Ed and Stacy both in there.
Okay.
Thank you.
It's like
I'm
Doug's
so
on the same line.
confused.
I don't know.
He's got Mama's channel in there too. Okay, that'll work. Hot Rod, hold on a second. I meant to do this the last time I was on, and totally
Hey, who's?
type something else, Hot Rod. Now remember, try to keep it, especially in the typing area, as PG rated as you can get it.
That's awesome.
Yeah, I'm
Make a
with
Wayne through
Junkyard.
his link
How
up
the hell
in
did
there,
you do that?
so you guys can check him out.
I'm with Junkyard. Y'all got to put this whole link dropping stuff in dummy terms, okay?
Just go to your channel and go to it as a subscriber. View it as a subscriber.
But I'd have to be on somebody else's channel to do that.
No, you can do it from your own. Go to, you'll have to go to your YouTube dashboard.
But for them guys that are on the phone, it's a little bit more complicated. There's Cedric. If you guys don't know Cedric, go check Cedric out. He's
Hey,
a hell of a guy.
There we go. Right here. Okay. All right. There ain't no buttons here for me to push, dude.
All right.
Hang on. Let me try something else here.
If you click on
Yeah.
your icon,
Yeah.
click on it, you left click one time, and it says your channel is the first option you get.
Okay. Yeah.
And once you click on that, hopefully it don't knock me out, but you click on it and you have your channel, and in blue, right up under your image, you have customized channel and creator studio.
Okay. Creator Studio.
Now, you don't want to go to there.
Oops.
Click on customized channel.
Hang on. I got to start over. Shit. Shit. Dang it. I got knocked off YouTube altogether on my computer.
The rumors are real. Tesla truck is real. I just got a recommendation for that video. How long do you think it'll be before Swift has Tesla trucks?
Not long.
No, not the way they go.
They already got some electric trucks running around. They've been testing for a long time.
Yeah,
How
I've
long
heard.
do you think they'll have it before they have an Amazon Tesla truck that's GPS guided?
Well,
They're testing driverless trucks now.
Yeah.
Okay, I can't figure out what's going on here.
All right. Click on your image. Yeah, right there
Your
beside
channel.
the
Okay.
tail. Yeah. Go to your channel. You'll have those two blue icons.
Customized channel.
Click on customize channel. And then when it pops up, you'll see your name, and then it'll say view as, and you'll see yourself in like a little black upside down triangle.
Yeah.
Click that and click on returning subscriber.
Okay.
And once you click on it, grab that link at the top of the screen
What link at the top of the screen?
in your search bar.
In my search bar.
The link in the address bar.
Yeah.
What the hell are y'all talking about? Don't have nothing like
HTTPS
that.
//YouTube /
I don't see
FYC,
that.
FBI, CIA.
I don't see that. because the FBI, CIA, and ATF done took all that shit away from me.
All right, take a look at this right here. Twisted. See, customize channel.
Yeah, I went there.
Yeah, click that. And you see right here where my name is.
Yeah.
You see the US right here.
Yeah, I did. I hit the little pointed there down arrow. I did that.
All right. And then right here at the top.
Oh shit. Okay. See, mine don't show it. Mine don't have that up there though.
We're gonna get Stacy through CIA training before the end of the year.
Yeah.
Shut your pie hole, Chris.
Now, if you are connected with one of your buddies that's in chat,
Ah, never mind. I found it.
there you go. If you want to help your buddy out, go to his channel, snatch his channel link, and post it in a link with his name or her name beside of it. And
Now
post it for him.
Now
If Batman's in here, you ought to drop the link for Pilo in here. She's a pretty good supporter of the Small Engine Nation. She comes into a lot of the streams.
I
Yeah.
can
Hey,
drop.
Alexander, how you doing?
I know how to drop other people's links, but it's mine I have an issue with. All right, I'm gonna try this, see if it works. I need one of y'all to go check this link out. I guess I need to take the view as subscriber out, right?
Yeah. Hey, Johnny, how you doing?
Johnny, what's up? Johnny's got a new channel friend there too. I've seen his video on.
Yeah, I hit him up today. All right, somebody
Hey, Nate.
check that
Yep,
link
that
out.
worked.
I'll put it in there. See if it is that me.
That's it.
I'll be dang, I learned something today. Shut up, Greg.
All right, Doug. Later, Nate.
Later, Dougie. There's Pilo. She's part of the Pepper community, ain't she?
Huh?
Is that Pilo's link that Make It Wayne just dropped?
Yeah, I believe so. Everybody check her out. That gal has got a cast iron stomach and she's got a heart of gold.
Yeah, that's Pilo.
I think I done got her.
Well, I definitely got her now.
Me
Yeah.
too.
I got her.
And 2A TVs, you done right on that too, because for the ones that don't know it, that appear, watching the video in the near future. Yeah, if you go to the chat section of the video where people are typing live in the stream, you go beside their name and just hover over it. You'll see 3 dots on the far right. You click on that, and the first option you get is go to channel.
Yeah, I'm using Junkyard for a guinea pig, so.
All right.
Something ain't right here. Where's my 3 dots at?
Right here. Look. Right there. Right there. Right there. Right there. All down through here. Every time you get next.
No, I'm talking about. I was gonna share his link.
No. Okay.
I went to his channel, and usually there's 3 dots there. You can click on those 3 dots and share his link that way. But I can't find the dang dots.
And Dots is hiding them.
Somebody stole my dots, man.
It's a conspiracy.
He's dotless tonight. Dot.
Oh.
There ain't gonna be no .com tonight. It's just gonna be .com. See if I can do it this way. Somebody said something funny. Hey, you
Hey,
asshole.
Did you accidentally substitute your Mountain Dew for dirty Mountain Dew?
No, I didn't. Now shit coming up in DOS. How the hell did I do that?
I think somebody gave Stacy Sanka. I don't know.
Oh. Man down.
You know what? I'm fixing to get off here. Y'all making me mad.
But Stacy, we love you.
Oh, blow that smoke up somebody else's ass, would you? All right, I'll put Junkyard's link in there.
There you go. There you got it. We got a dot thief in here. Who is it?
I don't know. Whoever got my damn dots, so I wish they put them back. It was so much easier.
Oh, Lord.
I know what it is. I got this Craig Durbin mouse out.
Uh-oh.
The mouse ate my dots. That's what happened.
You're supposed to feed your mouse every now and again.
Well, he ought to be full. He got my damn dots.
He left his rabbit food at home. I don't know.
You need to tell that mouse it's not Halloween yet. He can't dress up as Pac-Man and eat their dots.
Oh, Alexander got my damn dots. I see. Have you ever tried that? Have you ever tried that like ice cream stuff called Dippin' Dots?
Yes.
That's the nastiest shit I ever ate in my life, man.
You know, they have those candy sheets that had the candy dots on them, and I think they took them off the market because people were using them for LSD.
Yeah.
Well, they have this deal in a truck stop now. It's called Freal, Freal, and it's a ready built milkshake, and you get it out of the freezer and you put it in this little cup thing. You push a button, and it mixes it up for you. Now those are good, but them Dippin' Dots, they're horrible.
Well, basically what it is ice cream. It's been frozen, like in nitrogen.
Yeah. Yeah, frozen when liquid nitrogen or some shit like that. Yeah.
See, I think Jim's on the right track there. Hot Rod said they need to get your chocolate chip cookies out for your mouse.
I don't know. My mouse don't eat much. I had to cram a AA battery up his ass to get him to work.
Now, see, I can see Tom and Jerry doing that, and see Tom doing it to Jerry. That's a messed up image.
Well, I've got some pretty rank Tom and Jerry cartoons that I can't post here. So
Yeah,
Welcome back, Brandon.
No, not really, but glad you're back anyway. I didn't even know she was gone. I was looking for my dots.
Hey, Boneyard.
Yeah.
We have a junkyard and a boneyard.
Yeah, post your link there, Boneyard. You missed out on that part.
We got junkyard, boneyard. I guess I'll make me a new channel and call it backyard. Junkyard is okay. I'll take your advice.
I'm going to put a link in the chat for everybody to, if they've got a little bit of time, to let this guy's videos play. He's less than 40 hours away from getting his monetization review. That's Frogger's Garage.
Yeah, we need to.
He's a big time Small Engine Nation guy and a heck of a builder.
And he works it too.
Oh, I wish I would have known earlier this week.
Yeah.
Well, I'm on vacation now, so I won't be at work for 2 weeks.
Oh, wow. What are you going to do for 2 weeks?
Get caught up on my stuff around here. I got 2 pulleys to put on a mower deck tomorrow morning for a lady. Deliver that tractor, and I'm done.
You sure?
Positive.
Good.
Because if anybody brings anything else and drops it off, it's sitting there for at least 2 weeks until I get my stuff done.
There you go.
I just put Frogger's Garage in there too. So.
All right.
I'm practicing, by the way.
There you go. Ain't nothing wrong with practice.
I done figured out how to stuff a AA battery up a mouse's ass. So
I just put a link
figure out how to drop a link
in the chat for Mini Bikes Going Fishing. So that's a new channel. You guys might want to go check that out. He's got like 7 subscribers. So
yeah, one of them's me. I got him earlier today.
One's me too. I got him since I watched Johnny's video.
Which one is this?
Mini bikes are going fishing. It's a friend of.
It's Johnny Garage's best friend.
Okay.
Yeah. No, Junkyard, I don't want to hide my dots. I use them too much.
You know, I heard if you shake that mouse's leg a little bit, his eyeballs will light up.
Really?
Don't shake it more than twice.
Drop some dots you don't want.
I got a blind mouse because ain't nothing lighting up in here.
You know, them two could almost pass for brothers.
Johnny and Mini Bike?
Yeah.
I thought the same thing. I almost put that in the comment on the video. Hey, are you Johnny brothers? But I didn't want to make nobody mad, you know.
Well, I think I just did. I'm sorry.
I tend to piss people off quite regular here lately, so.
His eyes light up. Can I have it? Alexander, you a nut.
Oh, Lord.
I knew this was going to be a fun night.
It's always a fun Friday night.
Oh, yeah. Y'all might have to contend with me a little bit. I had not slept any today, and I worked all night last night. So, and I done got my belly full. You know what happens. But here's the thing. I ain't going to sleep. And I definitely ain't snoring. So
I asked Tabitha to rub my belly the other day, and she's, I ain't touching that. I said, oh, come on, baby. She said, no.
Speaking of which, Stacy, there was a request from somebody for stickers in the Small Engine Nation email box. So we'll have to check that out and follow up with that. I think that they wanted Small Engine Nation stickers. So
Oh, okay. I gotta get with Brandon and find out what he's got to have to do them, because I don't have. I've got some in here.
I think that Brendan said he was going to have to get a bubble jet printer. I don't know for sure, or an inkjet or something.
Hi, Fotia.
Fatia, what's going on? Hey, Fatia.
How come every time I hear y'all say that, I get hungry? I think y'all are saying tortilla. But hi, tortilla. How do you tell I hadn't had lunch today, so I'm hungry.
Stacy, there's way too many years of eating that cowboy caviar.
Hey, my wife makes redneck caviar, and that shit's pretty good, actually.
Hey, Fatia, post your link.
I just did.
Oh, you did? Cool.
Yep.
Thank you.
Yep.
I gotta put Junkyard on my list here.
Yeah, he's missing. Well, he's trying to sneak up to 120. Boneyard says he's at 93. The laser one, yeah, it is cheaper, but it's harder. You can't really do your transfers on a laser printer.
Hell, I've been trying to do 3 shout outs a week, a different channel each time, and I'm starting to reach a lot of other places other than just Small Engine Nation. So I hope that it's doing. I hope y'all are getting something out of it, because I don't. I have no way of telling unless y'all tell me. But
Well, I can tell you right now, mine's gone up.
yeah, yours was the first one. I did tractors today. I did Antonio's. I did Brandon's.
Yep. Thank you, Craig.
Brandon, if I got a signal wherever I'm at, I'd be more than happy to get on there. I don't know how. I'm not really a metal worker, but I can get on there and make fun of everybody, make it funny anyway.
That Junkyard would be a good one to have on the metalworking. He's a welder, great welder.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah, I don't call myself a welder. I can glue shit together, but
I stick a lot of bubble gum on it. It holds.
I finally got past the bubble gum stage. I can lay real nice beads down. I can't lay 2 beads down that look exactly alike like a real welder can. They don't look bad. They just don't look the same.
Fatia, that would be a yes, because you're putting more pressure on the engine. You'll constantly have the rod knock, but it's more noticeable when you got a load on the engine.
Is it a vertical V-twin or a horizontal?
And I see Mini Bike gone fishing in here now. I didn't see him before.
I'd come more in there thinking that would be crankshaft slop than I would a rod knocking, though.
That's why I was asking if it was a vertical or horizontal. If it's vertical, you're more than likely it's going to be the end play in the crankshaft.
Yeah.
Yeah, you You can take that out with gaskets, or if you got a bad bearing, a bearing going bad, that crankshaft will wobble.
Yeah. Well, if it's a Kohler Command V twin, you got to put shims in it because there is no gasket on the closure plate.
I've also seen those Kohlers where the lifters go bad and they'll knock a little. Just put a new set of lifters in them. Sometimes it'll fix it.
Kohler Command. Yeah, the Command series are notorious for those shims going bad.
Yep. The bottom one especially.
Yeah.
They actually.
I don't think you got a rod knot, buddy. I think you got some crankshaft slop.
Yep. That would be my guess. They actually have a fix for that. There's a thrust bearing. You can take that bottom cover off and have it machined down. And there's a thrust bearing and shims you can put in there to take up that the wear on that.
Are you losing any oil? Is it leaking any oil? That's usually one indication that you got crank slop in the bottom. If you
Wait a minute, you guys put oil in your Kohlers? I just put grease gun grease in mine. Then you don't have to worry about the oil leak.
Well, he said it was a Kohler Command. I was gonna say if it was a Kohler Courage motor, just throw it in the damn garbage. But
Yeah.
I'm only kidding. Don't ever use grease gun grease as an oil lubricant. That's a bad idea.
now you watch. There's gonna be somebody come in next week and say, "I did what Craig told me, and my shit blew up." And they're probably gonna be from California.
I think, but I haven't been inside one of those engines.
Yeah, the single cylinder 18.5 horse Briggs probably would have a balance gear in it.
They do have a counterweight in them.
Okay.
They have a counterweight shaft. It's a separate shaft.
Kind of like the 420s.
It's the grenade.
Similar.
It's the grenade shaft.
Yeah. That's the thing that comes. That's the thing that comes through the side of the motor. Is it an opposed or is it a single cylinder?
He said single.
Oh, okay. Yeah, it's definitely got a grenade shaft in it.
Don't you just love those?
Yeah, you pull the pin on them and throw them as far as you can.
When I build a single cylinder, I take the damn balance shaft out of it. Leave it out.
Yeah. Yep. A tornado is going southeast. What did I miss here?
Something Harold put in there.
Maybe there's a tornado over there in Tennessee.
Well, hopefully it don't hit nobody's house.
Well, there's a twister headed northwest. Be me.
Dang nabbit. Wesley Webbit.
Yeah.
Yesterday, the ground supervisor at work lost his crown on one of his front teeth, and he sounded like Elmer Fudd.
Oh my God.
He come up to tell me that he was going to the dentist to get it fixed. It's like, yes, that's what my sister said. I gotta go to the dentist to get it fixed. I laughed right in his face. I couldn't even hold it in. I'm like, what's up, Elmer? at least he found it funny because he knew exactly what he sounded like.
Oh my god.
Willie, them old cast iron brigs is hard to find these days.
I still like my Kohlers, but even the Briggs, I would take them dual balance shafts out.
I like a Kohler Command. Don't get me wrong. That's the only Kohler motor that I am a fan of.
I like the K's and I like the Kohlers.
Yeah, their opposed is okay. I'm talking about modern stuff.
Yeah.
I don't know that I've ever really messed with a. You know what? That may be a K series. It's on my Cub Cadet.
I like
It
them
is.
cows. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
When they're done
Yeah,
cutting the grass, you just turn them into steaks. I don't know.
Well, you know, a cow is the ultimate yard machine. They keep the grass cut. They fertilize the yard. And when they get too old to do their job, you just shoot them and eat them.
You can get the Billy goats.
Mm. I think Brandon can tell us about them goats.
I think he got rid of all them goats. I'm not sure. I think he said that they were gone.
Yeah, he got rid of them because they kept eating the wiring up on everything around there. Tractors, lawnmower.
My daughter, I was home this past weekend, and my daughter brought my grandson over, and I was playing with him. And he looked at me and said, Papa, I want a pet. And my daughter says, Dad, why don't you go get him a pet? And me being a facetious person that I am, I went and got him a pet. Granted, now they live in an apartment complex. And a friend of mine had a leash-trained fainting goat.
Oh no.
So I went and got the goat for Zane. And my daughter had to put it in her car and take it home with her. My daughter's good with animals, though. She done taught that goat to crap in a cat box.
What? That's awesome.
Yeah, I thought it was a K series color horse. I tell you what, that man, I like that Cub Cadet. I wish I'm working on getting a 61 original.
Hey Ed, I meant to tell you that I wound up going through Walmart, some of their clearance stuff on their clearance aisle. Not only did
Clarence has his own aisle.
Yeah, the short one.
Oh, the short clearance, not the tall one. Okay, I got you. All right.
Yeah. I didn't find one of those GoPro goosenecks, but I found two, and I got them both.
So did I.
The only two they had in the store, $5 a piece.
What the hell are y'all talking about?
One of these gooseneck.
Oh hell, I need one of them. Y'all found that at where?
Walmart.
Hey, does that fit your Gorilla camera? 8-man camera?
Yes, it does.
Well, you know, my accessory pack for my Activon action camera and my accessories for my Gorilla camera don't interchange.
The GoPro and the 8-man will interact or interchange.
Well, the 8-man base, you know, that clips in is wider than the one on my Activon, which It's fine with me because I mean the Activon is pretty much a dedicated truck camera now anyway.
Hot Rod typed in a message for you there. Dave. All right, Harold. Have a good one.
That's what I'm looking for, something like that hot rod. I got a couple friends in Ohio that they build a bunch of them, and you can't find Cub Cadet stuff where I live at. I have to go up to Ohio or Pennsylvania or somewhere up in there to find any of it.
You wrestling with that thing there? Hey.
No, I hooked two of them together.
Oh.
I had it taken one out of the package yet, and I wanted to make sure that you could hook them together.
Well, if
And you
I didn't
can.
know what it was, but if I didn't know what it was, I would swear to God you were playing with booty bullets.
That's what I was thinking too when I first bought it. To answer Fatia's question about rebuilding the Kohler commands, they're not really hard. You can go right to Kohler's website and put in the search engine for the manual. You can grab the shop manual for free. It's a download. And it has step-by-step instructions. If you've ever done any kind of an engine rebuild on anything before, they're straightforward and pretty well laid out.
Hey, Kathy.
Brandon said, I knew Stacy was going to say that. Somebody liable to lose a finger.
Well, kind of. I like that. I got certain statutes, that put me in the right place, I should say.
Well, I mean, those booty bullets are not allowed around my house for fear for the neighbors.
Hey, Alexander, we're not easily pleased. We're easily amused.
Yeah, that's more like it.
Yeah, Willie, I Save Tractors that's a good channel right there. I watch him a lot.
Post his links so everybody can find him.
He has a website too. It's called iSaveTractors.com.
Yeah.
And just a really super nice guy. Talked to him on the phone a couple times.
Yeah, that's true, Alexander. But you got to be very careful on specifics on certain engines because you'll have parts that'll go on one engine that will not work on another. Torque specs can be a little different.
There's a lot of bad information on YouTube too.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna say any bearded blunders names, but
Well, actually, that one that was posted, he did mention the whole flywheel scenario.
oh, the latest one, yeah, I saw that.
Yeah.
I was actually proud of that.
Yeah.
Somebody paid attention somewhere.
I heard
somebody
that.
made a video about that.
Yeah. I'm thinking that one is paying a whole lot more attention to upcoming channels with information.
Yeah.
Because I
I can agree with that.
Yeah, because I mean, I heard small engine talk, I should say, on that
If
channel.
yeah, well, if you don't go to jail for receiving stolen merchandise, but
Yeah.
just saying.
Yeah.
You know what? I got to get my cameras out and see if that stuff will interchange. I may have just made a liar out of myself.
Yeah, horse. Those carburetors on eBay, the cheap ones that you're talking about there, they do work good on the stock motors and stuff. As cheap as they are, it's cheaper than buying a rebuild kit for them. So if it goes bad, chuck it and put another one on it.
See, that's the thing with guys that work on small engine and stuff anymore. It's cheaper to buy a new Chinese part than it is to rebuild anything anymore. I mean,
Well, and a lot of your old K series and stuff, the like the carburetor parts and stuff, they're getting hard to find. You know, to rebuild them, and the carburetors are wearing out so bad.
yeah.
Yeah. And the sad part is most of your rebuild kits is made in the same country that you can get the carburetor from cheap. And the kit
Made by the
costs
same
you sometimes
people.
twice as, and the kit will cost you twice as much as a carburetor.
Mm-hmm.
In most situations.
Well, and like in my situation, like when I'm doing side work, I tell them straight up, it's cheaper for me to buy that Chinese carburetor and bolt it on, even if you want that thing rebuilt, because you're going to have labor charges for me to tear that thing apart and clean it and put it back together and adjust it in.
Yep.
I said, and like I said, the rebuild kit on most of them, are more than what the carburetor is. I said, so what would you rather do? Me take 15 minutes to rip an old carburetor off and bolt a new one on, or 2 hours to take one off, clean it, go through it, make sure everything's all working, everything, rebuild it, bolt it back on, and adjust it, and then send it down the road. That just,
I'm with Brandon. I like rebuilding the old stuff, but it's one of them. Okay, am I working on this for somebody else, or am I working on this for me? Because if I'm working on it for somebody else, it makes more sense for me to just buy a new one and bolt it up. But they still save money on the part and labor versus me taking the old one and rebuilding it.
That's where I learned how to actually mess with carburetors, was taking the old one and just cleaning it and rebuilding it. It's good to actually have the knowledge of rebuilding a carburetor, but it's easier on the pocket to just buy a new one. So, I mean, it's basically going to wind up being what you want to do and how much time you want to spend on it.
Right. For something for myself, if I'm doing it, I'll take the time and, clean it, rebuild and everything else. But, to save people money, and I tell them before I do it, I don't just replace them and say, yeah, I did it, and if they insist on it being an original carb and rebuilt, there you go.
Yeah, I agree with that, and also agree with Brandon too. Some of the carburetors that you get, you may have to go in and get what they call the shipping grease or the shipping oil out of it.
Yeah, Cosmoline.
Yeah, because if you don't, it will stop that carburetor up.
That like the knockoff Makunis.
Yeah,
You have to take them apart and clean them before you use them. There ain't no getting around it.
I'll be right back, guys.
all right. Yeah, it's that stuff can get real gunky real quick.
Hey, I know a couple guys that just bolted them straight up on race motors. They got hot. That Cosmoline got in there and glued the valve shut. Broke push rods and shit.
Yeah. And all that stuff really was intended for was to ship it over here, keep the salt air from eating away at it.
Yep.
Stacy,
Yeah.
my wife would like to have a night where we talk about hair and makeup.
Uh,
Look, wrong channel for that.
Kathy, give me a couple days. I got to stop, get me a new straightener, a new curling iron, and some new eyeliner, and we'll do that. Okay.
Oh.
I was going to say another joke, but I'll
Well,
offend
you know,
somebody. But,
it could be useful information if you're wanting to pinstripe a hood or do some fine detail work. It's not all bad things come from having hair and makeup talk.
I tell you what, Kathy, I'll let you do my makeup if you'll let me airbrush your eye makeup.
Oh no. Really, Brandon? Did he have different color toenails? Hey, Mama.
I had one pull up beside me at TA in Tennessee. It made me so nervous I wouldn't get out of the truck.
You did what?
We was all on the hangouts one day. I was at the TA in right outside of Jackson, Tennessee, and this guy pulled up beside me, parked beside me, got out of the truck and he walked around for a minute, and I noticed he walked a little funny. And then I look over there a couple of minutes later and he's sitting over there putting makeup on. I said something about it in the hangouts. Craig and I think Ed was there. And a couple of minutes later, I look back over there and this dude's done put on a tutu.
Oh, I remember that.
High heels and got out of the truck. And I'm like, well, I needed to go use the bathroom, but I think I'm going to wait.
Yeah. I remember that.
I missed something in the chat here.
That he had to be in his 60s, blonde wig and a pink dress.
Yeah, Brandon, if you were in Austin, there's a lot of that down there. They need to change the sign at the city limits from Austin to Confused.
Oh.
Sergeant Gunny said it best in the movie Full Metal Jacket.
Yeah.
Willie, you got lucky is all I can say. I used to play a lot on 6th Street back years ago when I was playing music. And man, you go down on 6th Street on a Friday or Saturday night, there's some weird shit happening down there.
He has got a cramp. He's trying to walk out. Nah, grab the mustard jar. It's something about mustard.
It's 1-800-backpage.com. No.
Pickle juice, mustard.
Yeah. I think it's got something to do with the vinegar that helps relax it.
Bananas will help a lot with cramps too.
Yeah.
Yeah, pickle juice is good. Pickles are good for cramp.
Summertime, everybody ought to be drinking that Powerade Zero, at least one a day. Keep those electrolytes up.
Yeah. Before you know it, Kathy's gonna have him up on the daggone grill. She done got all kind of spices going on him. Pepper, water, mayo, pickles.
Oh, Mama, you'd run me out of the bathroom? I got bail money, don't worry. Well, you know, you go in McDonald's now and you walk back towards the bathroom, you have a door for the women and a door for the men and a door in the middle for those that can't tell a damn difference.
I heard our store is supposed to get those family bathrooms. I can already see we're gonna have huge problems with that.
Yeah.
I have the ultimate solution for that problem. It's a one person only at a time bathroom.
Oh yeah.
I don't know if that'd work with my wife because when she got to go, she got to go. She'll crap in the garbage can if she has to.
We had a poor girl come in there in my job this morning. She was in a hurry. Her kids was hollering about some type of gift card. She didn't know where to look for it. And she had to go to the bathroom.
Hey, Boneyard, I didn't know you was into custom guitars. I got a few there around the house, and I built one out of a shovel.
You got some nice axes on there too.
Oh, sweet. I like the telly.
All right, Willie, take it easy. Thank you for showing up.
It's a pretty nice Gibson he got there too. I like the one with the F holes in it. That's my favorite one so far.
Thunder's drinking his coffee. It's early morning for him. Did you read what Alexander put in there?
I'm watching these guitars right now. Boneyard, I'm a musician too, but I'm a bass player. I'm one of the few people that I know that plays a 6-string bass.
He's a singer too. I could drop a link.
Well, I'm not a singer. I'm a cow caller. But
Yeah, I'm a cow caller too when I order a hamburger.
there's a video on my wife's channel on me drunk singing ZZ Top. Brandon, I don't sing in the shower because I try to get wet when I'm in there. Oh, Craig, damn it.
I was wondering how long it was going to take you to see that.
It just showed up on my computer.
But
My computer's running behind.
Here I am. Six days on the road.
That's a Sawyer Brown song. I think there's a ZZ Top song on there too.
now, when y'all watch these videos now, remember to hit that thumbs up.
Yes, the like button, you know.
Make sure you leave that comment too.
You know, if you had to sing for your dinner, well, let's just suffice to say I don't sing for my dinner. I'm too fat, but yeah, I know it was a David Dudley song at first, but I like Sawyer Brown's version better.
I'll tell you what, if I had to sing for my dinner, I'd starve to death.
Oh yeah,
Me too.
I'd be full because people would feed me to shut me up.
Oh well.
If I had to sing for my dinner, I'd be afraid to fart for fear of liftoff.
See, my problem is the only keys I know is the ones I put in the damn ignition on the truck.
And half the time I craft her off. How come I was the only one thought that was funny? That was okay. These guys just chopper pissed off at me because I took up 2 parking spots.
It'd be all right.
They'll get over it.
Tom, it wasn't you. It was the Swift truck.
Hey, Junkyard, I think your wife will feed you whether you're singing or not. Well, that's just a prediction.
Yeah, she might shove a sandwich in there just to keep it quiet.
Don't make us put you on my mouse diet.
Hey, Bones, keep putting all your videos up, brother. You know, it doesn't have to be just engine related stuff.
Oh hell yeah. Up until
Okay,
about a year ago, I carried my guitar around with me all the time.
I put a bunch of hillbillies cutting a tree down.
Yeah, this is Small Engine Nation is not just for small engines. You know, it's for everything: woodworking, metalworking, whatever.
Shed building, shop building.
Yep.
Junkyard. You said you wanted to lose weight. The mouse diet will damn sure make you lose weight. You might even get charged up while he's doing it. How come the conversation always goes to shit?
Hey, Mama, if you start singing, Doug will go hungry. There won't be nobody fixing any dinner. You'll be too busy singing.
3 dots only. Oh, Lord. What have I created here?
I could see the two of them in the kitchen singing a duet, trying to make some macaroni and cheese.
Oh man.
You know, I've been to their house, and I can picture that. That would actually be funny as hell.
Well, there you
It
go.
would,
There's the new video right there.
it would definitely be a YouTube video.
You know, junkyard, when you're fat, your bubble's always level. That's what all my buddies say.
The doctor told me to watch my weight, so I got it where I could see it.
Maybe that's why I can't weld. I usually have like thrash metal and stuff on.
Heavy metal welded. Yep.
I'm serious. That's about what's that's about what's in half of my Pandora.
Y'all ever heard the song Stroking? That's my welding song. I run it through my head while I'm welding, and I keep my circle. That's probably why my welds never come out looking the same. I probably need to change songs.
Well, as long as you're not playing a song running through your head called circle, circle, dot, dot, you'll be all right.
Junkyard.
Yeah.
All right, Rod, they'll just have to go back and watch the videos.
Might take them a while.
Well, people say I have a weird playlist on my Pandora. I've got everything from Pantera, Metallica, thrash metal. I've got country in there. I've got Lana Del Rey in there. A couple other ones. I mean, it plays everything. Used to even have some Eminem in there, but at work they kind of frown on that, so I took it out. I mean, I got Bob Seger, I got old rock, new rock, everything.
Bet you got a little ABBA in there too, don't you?
A little what?
ABBA.
No, actually, I don't have ABBA in there.
Really?
I don't have any. I don't have any disco in there.
Let's see, if you don't have any of the Bay City Rollers in there, you're not going to get my wife to listen to it.
I think they come up on the one station I have. Oh yeah, I sing along to a lot of the songs. When
I bought the wife 2 bags of M&Ms today. One is peanuts, and they're all red, white, and blue. And I bought her another bag that are all caramel, red, white, and blue.
Ain't too much on those caramel.
Yeah, I got some Santana. I got some Nickelback in there. POD, 3 Days Grace, Three Doors Down, AC/DC, Metallica, Megadeth, Iron Maiden. Oh yeah, I'm all over the place. I even got some bluegrass in there, Twisted.
Uh-oh.
I don't play bluegrass. I play blues.
Well, there's some blues in there too. That's what I say. When people walk through my shop, they're like 1 minute when they walk through one time, it's like, Pantera's on. They come back through and there's some, bluegrass on, or Lana Del Rey on, or something else. Or like, what are you listening to? I'm like, Pantera. But wasn't you just have like rock music on? I'm like, yeah. What are you listening to? I'm like, everything.
I was part of this deal back. I don't know, it was several years ago. It was called Hired Gun. Houston Hired Guns, and it was a musician site, you know. And these artists would come into town. They didn't have bands that travel with them. They used hired guns, you know. And I got to play with a lot of really cool people. And BB King done a deal at House of Blues in Houston. He did it 4 weeks one time and 6 weeks another time. And I think 2 weeks towards the end of the year. But they called me to come in and back him up every time. But I knew everything BB King ever played, you know. And I can improvise my ass off. So I may not be playing it the way it's supposed to be played, but it sounds good.
I don't think there's any Britney Spears in my playlist. I do got Miranda Lambert.
I got some Pink and some Avril Lavigne in mine.
Yeah, I think there's some of that. But when you're working in a 10,000 square foot shop all by yourself and there's nobody around, ain't nobody to talk to, I sing to myself. Every once in a while, I can actually carry a tune.
I have a lot of Ozzy and Black Sabbath in my playlist.
Yeah, I got Johnny Cash in mine, Kid Rock.
Boneyard, you ever heard of a guitar player named Albert Cummins? Albert Cummins has a kick-ass blues version of damn it, the name's right there. It's a Merle Haggard song, "Working Man Blues," and I'm playing bass on that track. You can look it up. It's badass.
Junkyard, really?
Yeah, Backstreet Boys. Yeah,
Oh,
his name is Albert Cummins. At least the Backstreet Boys and not Boy George or George Michael. But I gotta have faith.
I even got some Prince in my playlist.
The Symbol?
Yes, the artist formerly known as Prince.
He's just formal now, Ed.
Hey, that Sinead O'Connor song, "Nothing Compares to You." Did y'all know that Prince was the original artist on that song?
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
I thought it was Sinead O'Connor, but it was Prince. Because we went out this weekend or this past weekend, and me and my wife's best friend were playing kamikaze karaoke. I had to pick songs for her. She picked songs for me, and she put up "Nothing Compares to You" by Sinead O'Connor for me to sing, and I'm like, I don't think so. He said, I got a Prince version. I said, well, I'll try that. It wasn't too bad, but you know. Yeah, "Purple Rain" is an excellent song.
I got to give it to Prince now. he might have been, an oddball, but he was an intelligent oddball. He wrote a lot of songs.
He wrote a lot of songs
And
that you wouldn't think that he wrote.
Yeah.
And his vocal range is phenomenal.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, Kathy, have you ever look it up on YouTube? It's Heart, the band Heart, doing a Stairway to Heaven, a tribute to
Led Zeppelin.
Led Zeppelin. Yeah, my mind just will not work tonight.
It's on strike.
Yeah,
Yeah, I think mine's right there with yours, marching the line.
mine's
Yes, and Prince was a very good guitar player.
Mine's still in overheat mode from yesterday.
Did they finally get it fixed? I mean,
Yeah, well, the cab air's working. The bunk air's not, but hey, Boneyard, I had to do a video on my triple neck guitar that I have. It's a 6-string bass on the bottom, a 4-string fretless on the top, and a 5-string standard in the middle.
Junkyard got a message for you.
Yeah, I see. Did I insert that through the ear?
Just stick it in sideways anywhere you can.
I'd say it, Buller, but that sounds kind of painful. It brings up the whole wrong jar scenario.
Yeah,
Don't fit.
yeah.
If it don't fit, force it.
I'm regretting the mouse joke already.
When the strippers cry.
A lap dance is always better when the stripper's crying. I can't believe I actually remembered the words to that. I don't remember who sang it, but I remember the song. Well, Craig, are you going somewhere?
I've been everywhere that I need to go. I think. I don't know.
Horse, just for your information, I buy double and AAA batteries by the brick. I probably shouldn't have made that public knowledge either.
Hot rod. Hey, lunch is the most important part of the job.
Mm-hmm.
Well, you got to save something to do for tomorrow. Don't feel bad. Don't feel bad. I'm used to driving 700 miles a day. I did 70 today. I ain't done shit. You know, Brandon, my wife says I have heart problems too. She said I don't have one.
See you, Boneyard. Have a good evening.
Yeah, later, Boneyard.
Night, Boneyard. Thanks for coming in.
Yes, energy drinks are very, very bad for you. That's why I stick to the Gatorades.
Oh my God. Junkyard's having too much fun with this battery thing. When it gets to the 12 volts, I'm leaving.
Actually, Stacy, in your defense, Dave actually started the battery discussion before the live stream started.
Oh, okay. Well, it's his fault then.
Yeah.
For once, I can blame it on somebody else.
He bought too big a battery that wouldn't fit. And I said, if it don't fit, force it.
I think Junkyard just likes cramming it in there.
Oh, no.
He's talking about the jokes.
I just had a visual that just turned my stomach. Quit.
Woo! All you hear is,
Well, don't feel left, Junkyard. Just don't feel left. Just keep going right.
Oh, speaking of batteries and that, I took one of our golf carts down to the one shop where we bought it from to have it scanned because I couldn't get the controller to tell me what was wrong with it. And it ended up the controller was bad. And they quoted me a price of just the controller, not to put it in or anything, of $1,600.
ow.
I don't know. My wife had one of them adult toy parties one day. And, it was a woman's only thing. So me and the guys sat outside in the shop. And this girl pulls up in this Suburban. And she's obviously a lesbian. I'm not dogging lesbian. So, y'all don't take that the wrong way. But she obviously didn't like men. And she comes dragging these totes of these toys out and carrying them in the house, and they're having this party. And I really got nervous when she went out there, took the battery out of her truck and grabbed the jumper cables and headed for the house.
I'd have been even more worried if he would have walked over and seen the electric meter spinning like a top.
The lights dim in his shop.
I don't know, but every woman that left there that night left with chipped teeth. I ain't figured out what happened.
Where's Lucky at? We need these tires put back on this bus.
Yeah. I think we're getting real close to the verge of being in trouble with YouTube.
We got one wheel left, and it's kind of wobbly. See if I can get a hold of Lucky.
It's only got 2 lug nuts left on it. I could picture Junkyard spraying his drink everywhere.
Yeah, but for that party that Stacy is talking about, Snap-on makes the best tools.
Did you say snap-on or strap-on?
I think he just picked the
Snap-on.
But it took a skill to get it there.
Oh, Lord.
Oh.
There's got to be a
It's a true-
Hitachi. There's got to be a Hitachi joke in there somewhere.
But the
Oh.
Craftsman made it work.
Yeah. Oh. Yeah, but everything runs off Makita batteries.
I just think that last wheel passed us.
He's done.
Yeah, we're liable to get in trouble for this one.
Sorry, Dave.
It'd be all right.
Oh, hey, David, you can sleep tonight. You got your thumbs down.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
Oh.
I guess their battery went dead.
Happy birthday to you.
Oh, Lord.
Oh, Lord have mercy.
Big Red, you done missed it all, buddy.
We're riding on the brake drums and rotors now.
Yeah, we're
There's sparks are flying.
We're definitely a Molly Hatchet song at this point. Flirting with disaster.
Or an ACDC song, Highway to Hell.
Yeah. Oh, Lord.
Oh.
Craig must have his shit turned off or he ain't at his computer, because I figured he'd be all up in this.
No comment.
Craig be the one saying, okay, now y'all better quit.
Craig ran uptown for more batteries.
Junkyard said, Big Red, all I can say is run. We need more batteries. Oh. Yeah, if y'all show up for the Sunday live stream with jumper cables, I'm leaving, okay?
They always said laughter was good for the body. But I'm going to tell you what, a good shower for the brain never hurts.
Yeah, I'm going to leave that one alone, too. Oh, shit. He's bringing a battery out the Caterpillar.
You talked it up.
Oh.
The sad thing is my mouth done run and hit.
Thunder's bringing the 400 horsepower diesel generator.
Oh, jeez.
We're going to burn the windings out of that sucker.
One thing about this group right here, it's never boring. On the verge of illegal at times, but never boring.
Well, see, that messes with the whole freedom of speech, to be honest with you.
Hey, even Cat, you know what? Craig might have a good time tonight. Even Kathy's on board. Highway to Hell and batteries.
Oh, my God.
Craig, you better hide the keys to the bad boy. Kathy's on the road.
Oh, my goodness.
The deep cycle battery. That's a whole nother subject, horse. That's a completely different topic.
That golf cart I hauled up there today had 6 8-volts in it. That's some cranking amperage.
No shit. 48 volts. Got 18 people watching, 22 thumbs up, 1 thumbs down.
Hmm.
Don't look like you're doing the happy dance tonight, David. You're
No.
safe.
Yep. I'm sitting at 461. And hopefully by the time I hit 500, I'll have that building together and I'll do a burnout inside the building.
I don't know the junkyard's ever seen a collection of things that use batteries around my place or not.
Oh, no.
You'd be all day trying to
Oh,
collect all my batteries.
Man, Craig, I thought it was over with. Craig done give them all new ammunition. Shit.
Hey, when
Thanks,
Kathy is
Doug.
away, Craig did have all of his battery toys out there on the bed. They made a video of it.
Yeah,
Those are
yeah.
Go check it out.
Yeah, we have that documented, by the way.
Those are just a few of the tools. It doesn't include all the stuff that's in the barn or in the driveway or in other shop buildings or,
God.
you know,
Uh-huh.
you'd be a while collecting batteries. And some of the batteries you may not even find. Like the battery in the Model A, you probably don't even know where that's at.
Big Red's putting the batteries up in the chat there, making sure we don't run out.
Oh my God. Some lithium batteries. Hey, you can't get those lithium batteries wet now.
I'm gonna leave that alone, David.
Oh my goodness.
A battery fetish.
No, I just have a lot of junk. Probably a lot more junk than what I need, really.
Junkyard, you want to know the bad part of this conversation? It's Craig's the one that gave me the battery and the mouse.
Well, I also give you that Craftsman toolbox, but, you know, just trying to get more stuff out of my area and into somebody else's area.
But the toolbox was a little big for my mouse. You know.
That poor mouse get lost in that toolbox.
Yeah.
Damn sure would right now. That Craftsman toolbox is slap full of tools. I had to take tools out of it to be able to close the drawer the other day.
Oh wow. Oh my goodness.
Junk in the trunk.
Junkyard, in my defense, that was a brand new mouse in the package, so let's not go there.
I even still got the box the mouse was hiding in. I had to go buy Tabitha a new one the other day because she wore hers out. Computer mouse.
I won't say nothing. I didn't say nothing.
Yeah, I'm not going to go there either.
There's probably 40 batteries in my driveway alone right now.
You do what in your driveway?
There's probably close to 20 batteries in my driveway alone right now.
Oh my goodness.
Well, I got 17 sitting on the shelf. Ryobi batteries.
How long is it, big battery lasting in your grinder?
If I'm really hammering on it, that lasts about an hour and a half or so. You know, if that's constant running it. But I mean, any grinder you're running it that hard is going to get hot. So, you know, when I start feeling the head of the grinder start getting hot and stuff, I set it down, let it cool off. But oh, Junkyard, I don't hide my batteries. Mine are laid out there for everybody to see.
He just puts his batteries next to his 223s.
And 44s and 357s and
Oh, Junkyard, you don't live too far from Jay. He's one state under you. He lives in southeast Georgia.
Junkyard's not too far away from Talladega either.
No.
Junkyard's a pretty good ride from Talladega.
He's closer than I am.
Closer than I am.
Yeah.
Of course, I can be to Charleston, I think, in 18 hours, 16 hours, something like that.
Good Lord.
I forget last time I drove down there. It might be less than that. I might be thinking someplace else.
No, he's only about 5 hours from Doug, 4 hours from Nate.
Yeah.
Well, that would put him about, what, hour and 45 minutes from Jay?
Junkyard, how far are you from Livonia, Georgia? Shouldn't be very far. I load trailers out of Livonia all the time.
$45 minutes. All right, he's closer than what I thought he was.
Yeah, my trailer deal ought to start picking up again here pretty quick. I hauled so many damn trailers last year, they're still overstocked.
Yeah, Junkyard. I think I was thinking of down around Nate's area from here.
Cool.
Hot Rods is in, you know, I used to have a book with where everybody lived at written down. And I don't know what happened to it.
Well, you know what happened to it. The mouse ate it.
Hot Rod City's in Illinois.
Ugh.
Stacy does not love Chicago. Nobody loves Chicago.
He loves Chicago, putting it in the rearview mirror.
No, I don't want to be anywhere near Chicago. Hot Rod is the one that lives off of Highway 30. Remember we talking about that the other day, Craig? Somebody lived off of Highway 30 in Illinois. I kept saying junkyard. It was Hot Rod.
I tried to tell you.
Okay, smartass, you were right. I'll give it to you this time. I'm gonna make you work for it next time, though.
Welcome back, Boneyard.
Yeah, I don't. I
The
won't
Blues
hardly.
Brothers like Chicago.
I won't hardly take a load to Chicago. And Detroit, you can forget me ever going there again.
Oh, wait a minute. You like that dust.
No, hey, you know, it cost me $130 to get that shit washed off my truck. Yeah, all right. When I went to Detroit, me and Craig were on the phone when I crossed over Highway 30. And I kept saying it was Junkyard that lived over there, and he kept telling me no, it's Hot Rod. So Boneyard, you might want to back out just because it's getting a little wild off in here.
I live in a small town. We have a post office, a little grocery store, and a bar that serves only beer. And they close at 10 o'clock at night.
Only one bar?
Only one.
That is
I
a
think-
small
And all
town.
they, and
That
well,
ain't
all they
no
serve
shit.
is beer, no hard liquor. Now, 10 minutes up the road, I can, the other way, I can get anything I want. But the actual town that I live in, where my address is at, that's what's there. And there's a small engine shop too.
We have a bar up the street that serves beer only, and the owner has liquor in the bed of her truck. And when you want a mixed drink, you have to go out and mix your own drink.
Oh, I'm close to grocery stores and stuff like that. I'm less than 15 minutes from Wally World and Kohl's and all that kind of stuff, but I'm out of town just enough that it's nice and quiet.
Evidently, Junkyard hasn't figured out how to use Amazon yet because you don't need to go to the stores or go shopping to be at Amazon.
Hey, Horse, I was in Detroit week 4 last. Who was that? I spent the night there at that truck stop, Craig, and I was only a few minutes from them. Remember, I stayed at the truck stop there, close to where Kathy's family is.
Frogger was in that area, isn't he?
Yeah, it was Frogger, I think. I used to keep up with everybody, but shit, small Indian nation that got so big, I can't keep up with everybody no more.
Yeah, it's okay to browse there, Junkyard, as long as you stick to her list.
Yeah, Brandon lives outside a hell of a military base. Hey, Brandon, at the hospital there on Fort Hood is where they put my hip and everything back together when I come back from Iraq.
Well, the wife went up to Coldwater, Michigan for a week, and she come home. She said, "I'm going to take your bank cards away." So that's fine.
We don't have a Northern Tool store around here, but we do have a Tractor Supply, and Harbor Freight's probably 25 minutes from me.
Yeah, but you can order Northern Tool stuff online too, Ed.
Oh yeah, I do at work. I actually got an account through work.
I can't tell you the last time I bought anything from Northern Tool. Yeah, I can. I bought some chain binders for my truck. That was 3 or 4 years ago. It was the last time I was in a Northern Tool store.
Well, I knew a guy that lived in Spur, Texas, and to get to the largest to a larger grocery store, it was 2 hours and 15 minutes from his house.
I know exactly where Spur is, and it ain't changed much. That's like Looking Bob. There's one building there. That's it.
Well, he said there's a grocery store in Spur that you can buy groceries at. He said, but it's actually cheaper if he had 3 big ice chests he put in the bed of his truck. He said it was cheaper for him to drive 2.5 hours to Walmart and buy his groceries and stuff than to buy it in the local grocery store.
Yeah. Yeah, a lot of the Walmart stores now are getting to where, used to 5 or 6 years ago, every Walmart store parking lot was open to truckers at night. A lot of the Walmart stores now are posting no 18-wheelers and no overnight parking and shit like that, but you find trucks in every one of them damn parking lots.
Well, right on the edge of town here, we have a Value City. Well, it's an old Value City. It's closed down now. And they actually blocked off all the entrances to it except for one back along the side because they don't mind the truckers parking in it, but there was people back there vandalizing their trucks.
Well, a lot of the
So
reason
they blocked off all the
stores, the reason a lot of the Walmart stores are being like that is these nasty ass young recruit drivers just throw their trash and shit out in the parking lot, drive off and leave it. Throw their piss bottles out in the parking lot and stuff like that. And those employees have to go out there and pick that shit up. I wouldn't want them parking there either.
Right. Hey, Boneyard. Well, the guy that owns it was talking about having the lights redone and stuff like that around the outside edge, and then actually posting a security guard at the entrance. But he never did it. I think actually what happened was truckers took it into their own hands.
I can't tell you how many altercations I've gotten into in a Walmart parking lot or a truck stop parking lot or even a roadside rest area. I'll be sitting there and see somebody throw this shit out their window, and I'll walk up there and knock on the door and tell them, hey, you need to pick that shit up. And if they don't, I'll write their tag number down, take my phone, take pictures and shit. You'd be surprised what kind of attention you get when you start snapping pictures of license plates and shit like that. 9 times out of 10, they'll get their ass out and pick it up.
Night, Jared. Thanks for stopping in, buddy. It's good to see you coming back.
Well, if it's one thing about Walmart, they've got trash cans next to every one of their cart returns. So there ain't no excuse to not put the trash in the trash can.
No, that's just pure ass laziness, you know.
But-
Everybody always laughs because, you know, every time I go leave the house, I make sure I have a 5-gallon bucket in the truck. I put a trash bag in that bucket and I throw my trash in it. And every morning when I do my that's part of my pre-trip inspection. I grab that garbage bag out of that 5-gallon bucket and I go find the garbage can and throw my trash away.
Actually, our Walmarts don't have them out in the park. Trash cans out in the parking lots no more. They're all by the building because the punk kids were lighting them on fire.
That's sad.
Yeah. Well, it's the same. It's the same parking lot that they were going through and walking down between the cars that were pulled in and poking stuff through people's radiators in the middle of the night.
I tell you what, though, not so much anymore. Most of the Walmarts are still like that. But used to, Walmart was the safest place to park. Because it was well lit. There was always people in and out of there. And 9 out of 10 Walmart stores have 24-hour security in the parking lot. There is a Love's Truck Stop and a Trucker's Paradise in Hubbard, Ohio, and I won't park at either one of them. I'll either go down to the casino and park, or I'll park at the Walmart. I won $6,000 in that casino in Hubbard one night.
That's not a very big casino.
No. I drew a royal flush on a video poker machine. What made them
Every
mad
time I
was
think about, go ahead.
I had never been there before, and I, went to the little counter and got my card, and all that shit, and walked over to the first video poker machine that I came across, stuck a $50 bill in it, hit max bet, let it draw the cards out, and I drew a royal flush on the first hand, paid $6,000. I cashed out, took my card, throwed it in the trash on the way out, went back to the truck.
Hey, Brandon, that's Dayton. That's Huebner, Ohio, not Hubbard.
Yeah, Hubbard is
Up by Youngstown.
yeah, it's right at the Pennsylvania state line.
Yeah. Because every time I hear people talking about Hubbard, it reminds me when I was doing graphics, my boss handed us an envelope and it said Huebner, Ohio on it, for a job we were doing. And we got on the road and we were 3/4 of the way there. And the guy I worked with, he decided to open up and get a specific address on it. And here it was Hubbard, Ohio, which was about an hour and 5 minutes from our shop. And we were almost to Dayton.
Dayton can get rough in areas too.
Yes, it can.
So can Cincinnati. You get on the northeast side of northwest side of Cincinnati, it get rough as shit over there.
Mm-hmm.
We don't really have too many places like that in Texas because everybody in Texas is carrying a gun. You know.
Well, in some of those places, a lot of those people are carrying guns too, just not legally. Night, Kathy.
Alexander, my wife gets irritated with me because I don't gamble more than I do. When they brought the scratch off lottery to Texas, I bought one scratch off ticket, won $50, and I've never bought another one. And when I do go gambling, I like to play blackjack. But that particular time, I just sat down at a video poker machine. I don't even remember if that little casino over there has blackjack tables. Does it, Ed?
I've never been in it. My buddies have. I think they might have some card games like that. I'm not sure.
They might now. Yeah, it's been years and years. It hadn't been open but a couple months when I was there. But Kathy going to bed?
She must be.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to hit that rack pretty quick myself.
It's getting to be 11:30 here, so
I gotta make up for my dead ass today.
the best thing about Dayton, Cincinnati area is Kings Island. That's it. You can keep the rest.
We were working in Cincinnati, and we were staying at a campground on a river just across the Indiana state line. And I couldn't find it again if I had to. But we were there for like 6 or 7 months in that little campground, and I loved it there. That was probably the funnest place I think I've ever lived.
When I was still doing graphics, we were coming out of Dayton, went down into Kentucky, and we're driving through Kentucky because there was a job down in there we had to do, and we come across a Kentucky state park called Big Bone Lick State Park.
I know where Big Bone Lick is.
We had to stop and turn around and go back and take a picture of it because we knew nobody would ever believe us.
Hey, you ever been to Horse Cave, Kentucky? Horse Cave, Kentucky is a pretty neat little town. WKRP in Cincinnati. I used to love that show. Well, I didn't care too much for the show, but I liked the big chested blonde headed lady. I can't remember her name.
The secretary.
Yes.
Y'all still there?
Yeah, we're
Yeah,
still
we're
here. I think our host took a nap.
No, I had to go in the living room. Stupid cat's gonna knock some stuff over in there.
Oh.
Trying to make sure she didn't knock over something that could cause carpet issues.
Oh, he's lying. He went and got another 12-piece.
Now I could probably use a 4-piece right now, though.
How the hell are you so skinny as much as you eat?
I don't know. Hollow leg, maybe.
A 12. Oh, Lord. Here we go. I'm waiting for a Duracell joke.
Did you see the size of that chicken?
Hell, a 12-piece bucket in here lasts me a week.
Oh, good Lord.
Hey, off grid.
Yeah, I painted them damn fenders while I was doing that live stream the other night. And they come out so good. Now I got to sand the hood down and repaint the hood.
Oh, wow.
And I liked the hood when it was on there till I did the fenders, and I liked the fenders a whole lot better. I thought that was a pretty good video for not really any talking in it. The only talking in it is me talking to y'all on a live stream while I was painting.
Oh.
Rayo back.
Mm. I never did understand the reason why they had a black cat jumping through a 9 on their batteries.
Because they have 9 lives.
Yeah. Either that or the batteries only lasted 9 minutes.
You know, I've had my cable remote now for 3 years, and I just changed the battery in it like 2 months ago or something like that. It was the original battery that come in, you know, the Chinese ones that have the, you know, generic whatever writing on them.
Yeah.
And I put 2 brand new Duracell commercial grade batteries we get from work in it, and that thing's already going dead.
Oh, wow.
Hey, I tell you what, them little old cheap ass batteries you buy at Harbor Freight, the brick, I call them bricks, but you know, there's a whole bunch of batteries in a package.
Yeah.
Man, them things, for no more than you pay for them things last pretty good.
You want a test for a good test for a battery, and get a deer camera. Because I promise you, if they're any good at all, your deer camera will only last for about 4 hours.
Well, I got these. I got one down here somewhere.
All right, Brandon, take it easy.
I don't know, Alexander, but we do have Trojan batteries in some of our golf carts at work.
I can't find it, but I have a bunch of these that they're little 2-inch LED strobe lights. They're magnetic. That, you know, I use them on the outside perimeters of my oversized loads when I run at night. And those little Harbor Freight batteries last just as long as the Duracells or the Energizers do, if not longer. And those batteries, I can run them constant for 3 or 4 nights without having to change the batteries. You know.
That's pretty good. Yeah, I've noticed that, Hot Rod.
Well, most of the dollar store stuff is stuff that was in the store that sat on the shelf too long. And they couldn't sell it. But I think Harbor Freight gets these buy this stuff in bulk. And they're some of them are fairly new batteries, but I'm not saying all of them are good. I'm just the ones I use in my little lights. That's all I buy them for is my little strobe lights and shit that I use on the truck, you know. But like my multimeters and calipers and shit like that at home that I buy batteries for, I buy Duracells or Energizers and stuff for them. The one thing I have noticed about the Harbor Freight batteries is if you don't put that light in strobe mode, you leave it in constant lighting mode, those batteries will get hot and disintegrate.
Start leaking on you.
Yeah, inside the light. Yeah, we're talking about freaking batteries again.
I'm wondering how one of the those little pocket-sized jump starters they've got out now, the lithium ones.
Yeah.
I wonder if one of them would run the ignition system on my tractor.
Yep.
Yeah, they will. Some of those are anywhere from 300 amps.
Up to 1100.
Yeah.
You can buy an 1100 amp crank pack that'll fit in the palm of your hand, Ed.
Yeah.
So I've got one of them. Well, mine's 300. It works great though.
I rolled one of my race mowers over. It's been about a year and a half ago, and when it rolled over, it crushed one of the braces and shorted across the battery and blew the battery up. So we cut the brace out of it, and I didn't have anything to start it with. I started that race mower 6 or 8 times with a little 400 cranking amp little jump pack like we're talking about.
Yeah. Now, some of those jump packs, not all of them are, created equally. But the one that I got, it's got to have some type of voltage on it before it even will turn the jump pack part on.
See, I would tear it apart and take just the battery out of it.
It won't work like that. Not on those. It's
No,
got
you gotta have the circuitry to amplify the voltage.
Yeah. It's got a buck inverter.
I got some little, I think they're 2 amp hour, 12 volt, 2 amp hour, like security light batteries. They weigh like a half a pound a piece, the big sealed batteries.
Yeah.
And I was thinking about putting one of those in there to run that ignition system. Then I could take the big starting battery out, save weight.
I've started lawnmowers with an 18 volt Ryobi cordless tool battery.
Yeah. Well, I tried one of those batteries to start my tractor and it melted the terminals out of it. They don't have the bolt style terminals. They got the little spade push-ons.
Yeah.
And that amperage was just a little bit too much for them.
You got lucky because if things ever decide to detonate, the lithium is not a fun thing to have detonate right there near your face.
Oh no, these are AGMs.
Okay.
Like they put in the security lights and stuff. They're about 4 inches by 2 inches by 3 inches, something like that.
Yeah.
They got a whole bunch of them at work at a pretty good discount, but they were the wrong amp hours for the security lights, and the chargers wouldn't work on them right. They're overheating them. And they called the company and said, "Hey, you sent us the wrong batteries. We checked. These are what we ordered. This is what you sent us." And they're like, "Well, we're like, well, we'll skid them back up and get them ready for pickup. Company didn't want them back. It would cost them too much to ship them back and replace them than it was to say cut it off as a loss and send us new ones.
Wow.
So they had 200 and some of these batteries sitting there, and they're like, well, what the heck are we gonna do with these? There were guys taking them home for Power Wheels and everything else. They're like, just take them, get them out of here. We don't want to share them.
Wow.
A lot of those batteries, the weight on them is astronomical, and the cost to ship them is out unreal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
Some batteries for a battery backup, and they sent the wrong batteries. It cost them more money to have them picked up than what it was worth to them to just tell us to keep them.
Well, and like the salesman said, they'd have to have somebody go through each and every one of those and test them to make sure they were still a good battery because they were shipped out, out of their storage facility, and to resell them, they couldn't really resell them as a brand new battery.
Hey, Sherry.
Hi, Sherry.
How you doing?
Hey, Craig. I was talking to you earlier about my pickup.
Yeah.
I called my buddy that owns the Ford dealership there where I buy all my trucks and shit at. And I said, I want to get a replacement cost on the F450 Platinum Edition, power stroke, 6-speed, manual 6-speed, loaded out, truck bed, rigged out just like mine was. And he said the only problem with that is you can't buy a truck off a lot with a stick shift with a standard transmission in it anymore. You have to order it.
Yep.
Yeah.
When the hell did they start doing that shit?
When they started having so many people wanting the automatics that they decided to just stick to the automatic transmission. And to be honest with you, Stacy, since GM and Ford built that 10-speed, which is a manual automatic, people would rather have that than they don't have to mess with the stick. You can still drive it in manual mode where you could shift the gears on it, but there's no need for a stick anymore. And the 10-speed is going to get way better mileage than the 6-speed ever would.
I was just comparing prices. I mean, I'm not interested in buying a new truck right now. Hell, there ain't nothing wrong with the ones I got,
I bet he could put that on his lot and sell it for $65,000. Not even bat an eye at it.
Well, I told him what I told the bike shop on his part, and he said, "I'll give you that part. Drive it up here."
I'm sure he would all day. He'd make $20,000 on it.
He said, "You can't buy that truck anymore."
Good job, Sherry.
Sherry, did you replace the loose nut behind the steering wheel? Is that how you fixed it?
She fixed her husband's lawnmower today.
Sherry McMillan?
Yep.
Oh, tell her I said hi. Did you tell her I fixed yours?
No.
You got Kathy working on your lawnmower now, huh?
Oh,
If you ask her, yeah. She did help me take it apart. I'll give her that.
Ain't nothing wrong with that. That's pretty cool.
No.
Okay. She said right in the video she knows what she's doing.
what did he say?
Ed said it right. You said right in the video when we were loading that mower up, but you know what you're doing.
I do.
She knows her way around tools. She worked at a Tenneco for about 8 years
No,
on the fab line, so she's pretty good around hand tools.
I had to set up my own machines and, well, I know what I'm doing.
And the pin fell out. She had to put it back. That's actually pretty cool.
Well, Sherry, I got to give it to you that I like a woman that's not afraid to get dirty. My wife, if she walked out there, sticks the keys in, it won't start. It'll be there till I get home. I asked her one time when I come home, I said, when's the last time the oil was checked in this truck? She said, I don't know. I said, you're the only one drives this truck. So you didn't tell me I had to check the oil. I said, are you kidding me?
Hmm.
Stacy, for her to check that oil in that truck, you're going to have to get her a cherry picker to ride up and over the hood and get up in there.
Well, you know, there's record drivers and stuff around there all the time. She could ask one of them boys, hey, will you go out there and check the oil in Stacy's truck?
Man or woman, I think everybody should know the basic mechanics of a vehicle. Change an oil, change a tire.
Yeah.
And add windshield washer fluid.
Right, check all your fluids, brake fluids, power steering fluids, you know, everything is checkable. Not saying you're going to go out and do it.
I asked Tabitha one time, I said, what if you have a flat on this truck? Do you know how to fix it? She said, yeah. I said, what do you do? She said, dial 281-356-5950. Dad, will you come change this tire for me? So I get it fixed.
Oh my goodness.
I mean, I'm not saying, you know, you should be able to, you know, you're going to go out there every time and change your own oil, but you should at least know how it's done.
Yeah.
At least understand the concept, you know.
Right.
And understand the concept of the reason why the oil's in there to begin with.
Well,
My stepdaughter,
I figured out a good way to explain lubrication. Well, you think about it, it's the same principle.
Yeah.
You know, if you're robbing Peter to pay Paul, sooner or later your Peter's going to get sore and you're going to run out of stuff to do with it, you know. I can't believe I just said that on live stream. Sorry, y'all.
This is no crap. My ex-wife, when we first got together, well, a few years after we got together, she was reading the book The Stand. I don't know if any of you guys ever read that, but she could not understand that why, if the population, most of the population of the earth died off, the electric would shut off. She thought that at the power company, there was one of those big double pole switches that you just flipped up and flipped down to turn the electricity on and off.
What oh.
Sherry's got one just like me. That's my favorite saying. That's what she said. You hang around here long
It
enough,
took,
you'll hear me say that quite often.
it took me
Sorry.
an hour and a half to explain to her how electricity was generated. And this is before the internet was popular, you know, and we had the internet, but, you know, to look stuff up on it was like, you know, dial up stuff.
Oh, gee.
And, I mean, she understands it now. I mean, a lot of stuff, but she's like, well, I never really thought about it. You know, I just thought, you know, there's like, it's not like a, and when I asked her about it, she says, well, there's a big switch. I mean, like, I'm like, you mean like a light switch on the wall? She's no. One from like the AC/DC video, the big one that folds up and folds down and has the big. I'm like, oh, okay.
Mm-hmm.
So
Ugh. Fellas, I'm calling it a night.
Yeah, I'm fixing to do the same thing myself.
yeah, it's close to midnight here. So it's been a great night, guys, as always. Thank you, everybody, for stopping in and saying hi.
David, it's your show. Close it out, buddy.
Yep. Thank you, everybody.
Man, I'm just waiting on y'all to run y'all's dialogues.
Just
Yeah.
bring it.
Hook it and bucket.
Y'all join us next Friday. In here, we'll be on Twisted's channel. Sunday night, we're going to be on whose channel? Twisted?
We'll be on mine till I get Graybeard there to commit to every other Sunday.
All right.
And then Monday night I'll be on again. Tuesday night is El Camino for Life. Wednesday night is Go-Karts Gone Fishing. Thursday night is Tractor 5474. Next Friday night will be me. Saturday will be Brandon BS Small Engines. Sunday will be either me or to be revealed later. And then Monday night will be me, I guess.
And horses shop early on Friday night also.
Yeah.
If he can get his stream going.
Yeah, horse comes on at 7:30 Central, and then we come on at 8:30. We come on after horse finishes. We let him finish his stream.
Yep.
So y'all check out Brandon tomorrow night on BSS Small Engine or BS Small Engines. We'll see y'all later. Have fun. And remember to visit the people in the chat. Visit their channels. And if you like what you see, hook up, like the video, and leave a comment. And we shall see y'all on the flip side.